mobilization again for anterior hip pain, pinching. If you're playing guard retention, having mobile hips is super important for back issues, for knee issues. If you have mobile hips, it's really going to take care of a lot of those problems that you're having. So here's another one. It's called a lateral hip mobilization with the monster band. So what we'll do is we're going to actually use the band to distract outward laterally. So this is also a great mobilization for the hip to create a little more space in the hip joint. So what we can do initially is just get in this position and just hold. And what that's doing is it's taking our hip and it's distracting it this way. So it's creating more space. It's just kind of loosening up the hip joint itself, the hip capsule. And so this is one you can do just laying like this is kind of as a relaxed position. Then you can even bring the hip up in different planes. Again, keep it kind of right there, as close to your kind of hip joint as you can, right there at the crease. Bring it in. Again, you can kind of bring the leg inward a little bit and give you a little more of a stretch. Again, this way, when we take the leg and go in, it's really distracting, getting some good mobility. We're also getting a little bit of piriformis, so we're stretching the buttock, which is going to really help loosen up that hip so we can bring our knees kind of towards our chest to retain guard, to work rubber guard, all those type of positions. So hip mobility is really important because the more movement you have in your hips, the less stress on the knees, less stress on the back, and you can get in some of those positions that you really want to get into. So again, starting this way, just holding, letting the band do the work. You can break the knee up a little bit more, the hip up. You can bend the hip a little more, different directions. You can hold whatever's tight. You can even bring the leg across. So bring the leg across. This position, just hold. It's going to give you a good stretch. You can feel really nice movement in the hip joint. It's really going to loosen that capsule up. Just a regular mob, which is a lateral or a kind of an outer hip mobilization, and then you can add some stretching with it, some different planes. You can even do a little hamstring stretch with it as well. Moving the hip in, out, different planes, some internal rotation or out or external rotation. Play with it, see what feels good to you guys, and hope this helps to improve your hip pain and increase mobility for your hips, prevent injury.